I came to the live stream. Alright. Okay. I will give time people to come in. I need to figure out how I'm going to do chat. Because I can pull this out, but I can't pin it. Yeah, I can't pin you. Why can I pull you out, but I can't pin you? Is there a reason to popping you out if I can't pin the chat? That makes it completely fucking useless. Ay ay ay. Okay. Well. The game should be streaming. Right? No, it's not. It's just my microphone having. Is there a? I don't know why there's such a high static noise. Where's OBS? Game audio. Why don't you work properly? Why? Oh, it is. Okay. Is it? It should be. You're new to the game, right? Also, Happy New Year, Robert. Oh, I left my water bottle upstairs. That sucks. I'm just going to assume you guys can hear the game. Oh, what's a good time to start? What's a good deal? Or year? I don't know. Okay. God, there's so much static coming from my mic. I don't like that. I don't know how to fix that at all. I don't know if there's anything I can do to fix that. Huh. Okay. You're good. Hopefully it'll be a good year. Alright, I guess we'll continue. It's just I gave enough time for people to come in. Even though they're all gone now, so them out. I guess it's just you, Robert, if you stay. He went too. Why? Your channel is in my feed, but boy does this look like something. Yeah, it's a game. I describe every game as it's a game. It's a pretty neat game. It's a visual novel. So obviously there's decisions to make, and I've gone through this entire game, so I thought it'd be interesting to let the audience make the decisions on how to go through this, because it isn't just a visual novel. Well, it is a visual novel, but like you have to survive because you got a hunger thing down here. You can take damage and die. There's treasure to collect. Last time the audience got this shake stick, which can be used to break rocks, or you can trade it in for treasure if it's not depleted. Go out. Then there's this land. We have hunting grounds. Things to explore. Let's see. To recap last time, we went over to this dragon over here called Darktooth, who was like, here's some knowledge. Come back when you have something to trade, and I will start teaching you more. We have this event here. We have these 3 regions to go explore. We have another interaction with the humans here. It's not an RPG. Well, can it be considered an RPG? I'd say it's more of a visual novel, cause like everything, basically everything is mostly through this text here. There's a lot of images, but it's mostly everything. Mostly everything's conveyed through the text here, and you make a decision, and then consequences are done through your decisions. So that's just the general gist, I guess. Also, we have a certain time until... Oh, so, I guess you guys also knew. The humans, are the no-tails, the others, different names for them, they're bad. They don't like dragons. They hunt them down, kill them, because, you know, humans. This is just a time until we need to get out of this area. You can spend it up till the last time. I'm pretty sure once you reach the timer, it's done. But you can also get out early if you so choose. Up to y'all. So the options you can do is that we have some food missing, not much, so we can go hunt in one of the 3 territories. We can go do this event here. We can go visit Darktooth, as we have something to trade. We can go to this last human activity, or we can go explore one of these 3 zones. I'll let you guys decide what you want to do. So it's like one of those old books where your decisions were reflected by the page you went. Yeah, that's about how it is. That's the best descriptor. I'll now leave after joining. Amazing play. I love it. So, where do y'all want to go? Because you have lots of options to pick from. My battery is most likely gonna die, which means this will be hard to reach at, but that's okay. We have hunting grounds, event, Darktooth, human event, and regions to explore. Many options to pick and choose. I guess I'll also go over the elements for the new guys. You have elements here. That's damage. Does it give a description? Kind of. So fire is like your damage. Water is like your agility. This is like your health. And this is... that's also agility. I don't know. These are like agility, but different things. I don't know. You interpret. I'm not good at this. So we only have one person saying we want to go do more human events. To the humans we go. My fucking Discord's open. Shit. Shit. keep forgetting the code's Discord. Okay. You're exploring the Wormwood part of the valley, staying near to the stream. This sun is particularly bold when you hear a prolonged splashing sound. It is too irregular to be water running over the rocks and too long-lasting to be a predator struggling with prey. And as you approach, the oily, otherish stench of the tailless fills the air. These are smaller than the no-tails which you saw before, their scents cleaner and newer, but still disturbing. They may be hatchlings of their kind. Two are play fighting as young Furbies sometimes do, honing their battle skills, while two more watch, emitting a whooping barking song. A fifth sits alone on the bank, doing something strange with its forepaw. What will you do? Attempt to communicate? Ambush them? Simply observe? Withdraw quickly to safety? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Ambush. Anyone else? 2. It's 2 for ambush. Talk to them. Okay, so that's 1, 1, and 1, 2. Anyone else have an opinion, or I'm gonna have to flip a coin to get an answer? Oh. What has happened previously is we woke up from hatchery, basically, went out, jumped off a cliff, and crashed because we're a fucking baby. Can't fly yet. Saw our dead mother or father, one of them, killed by the Humies, left, went and found cave, and did the tutorial on how to play the game, which involved just hunting and exploring. That's about all that's happened for the most part. Age of Fire. That sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever read it. Okay, so we have communicate and observe. I'll let you guys keep discussing while I go look up Age of Fire. Age of Fire. That's not how you spell fire. That's not how you spell fire. Oh, this looks amazing. What is this? Damn, I need to go check out this book series. Holy shit, how have I not heard of this? Why is it all about Dark Souls? Wait. They made a Dark Souls book? Is this what this is? You're all good, Robert. What is this? It's a Dark Souls book. What the fuck? It's not Dark Souls. Because is it the book series with the Dragon Champion, Dragon Avenger, Dragon Outcast, Dragon Strike, Dragon Rule, Dragon Fate? Okay, yeah. I will have to go look this out. I still need to finish Wings of Fire, though. Almost done with the 15th book. Yippee. Okay, well, it has dragons on it, so it's most likely good. Anyway, back to this. So, one of you wanted to communicate, one of you wanted to observe. Any changes, or am I going to need to flip a coin? Because I will flip. I have a coin on standby in case of standstills. So Um, search up Nath Dragon Chronicles. Man, this is being derailed so hard. Alright, fine. Nath Dragon Chronicles. Wait. Okay. I was gonna say if it was that book series. What is this? What the fuck is this? What is that dragon? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, can I pull this up on stream? It'd be like this one, right? There it is. Okay. What is this thing? What is that? What? What is that thing? Fucking... What is this? What is that creature? That's not a dragon. That is a demon. He looks fine. What the f... That looks fine. But whatever made this needs to be shot. What is that? Oh, no, not talk about exiled. What the fuck is there? Yeah. This is part of the collection. Okay. Anyway, this is being derailed too hard. I will flip coin. Let's see. So heads will be communicate. Tails will be simply observe. Some other time. I'll do it some other time. Okay, what do we have? We have tails. We're going to simply observe. Gain some air mastery, gain some earth mastery. The tailless hatchings are more bizarre than you imagined. The four in midstream take turns battling each other. It seems that whoever makes the other one fall is the victor. Up on two thin legs, it is a wonder they are not constantly falling anyway. They continue to make sounds, some of which are picked up and repeated by others. The particular sound of one of their squeals or whines can cause very specific reactions in others, and you would guess that they are somehow communicating with a complex code of sounds. They seem to hate cool, clear silence, constantly communicating when there is no clear need for it. Even after a good while, they do not seem to smell you nearby. Are they nose blind? The one not participating in the fighting seems to be creating a very complex pattern in the sand with its foreclaw, accenting it with small stones. You try for a long time to discern what purpose this might have, but in the end are forced to give up. The sand pattern doesn't seem to be doing anything at all, nor would such things have any application in natural life, which you can imagine. Perhaps this one has a damaged mind. You are just beginning to learn a few of their basic gestures and sounds when a group of adults arrive from downwind, avoiding your senses until it's too late. You are now surrounded. The hatchlings chatter at the adults, who seem to want to stop play fighting and follow them. But the hatchlings are daring to disobey, seemingly purely for the sake of fun, behavior which would be suicidal in any other species. A few are wandering close to where you're heading. What do you do? Stay perfectly still, break cover and run, railing on speed. Use your fiery breath to create a diversion. All of which are green, so they have a very good chance of succeeding. Ugh. So 1, 2, or 3. 2. Break from cover and run, relying on speed. Fathers. I hear that quote, and I get told what that quote is from, and then I instantly forget what it's from. Every time. I keep dropping the fucking coin. Yeah. Two, because we all, you friends, are the meat shield. I have watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail like 3 times, and I keep forgetting. Alright, so we have 2. I've got to run on speed. You burst out from the foliage, trailing tiny leaves behind you as you make for the safety of the woods. So swift and sudden is your dash that the Nulltails have no time to attack you, although they bark and growl at each other, pointing their foreclaws at you. You are safely away before long, and take pains to make it difficult for them to track you back to your den, but you cannot be sure that this will not have consequences. Gain some knowledge about the Nulltails, and the Nulltails are knowing of your activities. Achieve the 5th grade of Fire Mastery. You now have self-control to resist the pain and suffer only half of the usual penalties for injuries. Yippee! Alright, well, both human activities are done. We still have Darktooth we can go to, as we have a stick to give him if we so choose. We have an event on the river, and we have multiple hunting zones. Green means it's full of life, which probably means we can hunt there 3 times, or 3 times in one day. This means we can hunt there 2 times in one day. Probably. I don't know. I've only hunted green. We're still pretty good on hunger, but we can hunt if y'all feel like it. We have 3 different regions to go explore. So, what shall we do? Many, many options. I'm pretty sure nothing is close to Wings of Fire, honestly. Because Wings of Fire is in a league of its own. Hunt. You want to hunt when we're this full? Have an exploration. Have a hunt. Plumpin' the dragon. But man, he's so full. Oh, I guess. No, there's no fridge. This is early this is early human settler times. No kind of technology like that will exist for like thousands of years. They don't know what salt is. They don't know what seasoning is. Hello, Dragon Soul. Maybe you can make more intelligent decisions than not a Templar who wants us to hunt when we're almost at full food. Exploring is a good option. Explore. We have no rupees. Sorry, Link. Okay. Alright, so we have 3 regions to explore. Which region do you want to explore? 1, 2, or 3? This looks like it's in the humans. This looks like it's near the mountains. This looks like it's also near the mountains. 1, 2, 3. Which shall we go to? One. Hi, shite. This would be more valley. I guess this would be mountains, this would be valley. And that'd be humans. Just go talk to... My guy, you change your... Whatever's done to prevent them from evolving... What? I mean... You whip your mind around so fast. Okay, so... We're exploring here? Is this what you guys are deciding? We're exploring here? In this zone? I can't lay the dragons. I can't fuck any of the dragons until I'm an adult. I'm a fucking baby. We're going to the mountains. It's the mountains. Ay, 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 you people are so confusing. I'll explore here. Ay, ay. Following the cold water bank running the river, you pass through lush meadows and tall green grasses, brimming with tiny beings. There are two rivers becoming... Where the two rivers become one. A deep pool calls for further exploration. You've heard of swimming, but have not yet tried it. Perhaps it is time. And sure the day hath passed. Go out. So. We now have still 3 places we can go look at. We can go do this event. We can go do that event. We can go do that event. We can go to the circle event. We can go do the 2 dots event. We can go do the triangle event. We can go see Dark Tooth. We can go hunt. Though we're still quite fine on food. And exploration. Dark Tooth. Okay. Chat is so torn today. Dark Tooth. I don't even know it's Slay small green fucking words. Slay the small peaceful green people. God, I need to stop holding the goddamn coin. Okay. Does that mean you want us to hunt? Hi. Are they gonna do? Want us to hunt? Okay. They can't. He doesn't. He does. He's not. He don't. He don't exist. He not real. He ain't real. Okay. So. Consensus chat. What doth thee want? To hunt? To do an event? Or to explore? Wants Darktooth. Ay, 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 yawning. Okay. 2 for Dark Tooth. 1 for Exploration. So what you missed before you got here is that we did this event with the humans and watched some children play in a lake. That's about it. That's all we've gone through. Because chat has been super divided about what they want to do. So right now we're deciding if we want to go hunt with this amount of hunger gone. They decided to not eat the children, they just decide to watch them. No, you don't have to be sorry, Robert. And then we're also deciding if we want to do any one of these events. So far people are saying Dark Tooth because we have a nice shake stick to give him. And we also have places to explore. That's what we're deciding upon. Most people have picked Dark Tooth. Unless I get a different opinion, I guess we're gonna go back to Dark Tooth to give him the shake stick. The shaker stick. Okay. Oh, to Dark Tooth we go. Call upon Dark Tooth. No! What do you mean no? That's the conditions to going back to Dark Tooth, is that we have to give him something. Yes, I smart. Give him the stick. Oh my fucking god. No. No. Bad, Axel. Bad. Standing near one of Dark Tooth's scent marks, you have let out a song of annunciation, and after a short time, the Elderkin arrives. It settles its body down among the hills like a low mist, and waits for you to state your purpose. Naturally, any question must come with an appropriate payment. How shall you address the Elder? Oh. Okay. I see how this is. Alright. So we have Great One, sing to me of the no tails, 2 pieces of treasure. This will probably give us... This is also about the... Okay. I'm assuming these two would just give us knowledge on the humans. Sing to me of the elements, 4 pieces of treasure. This will give us more mastery of the elements, most likely. Go ahead and sing to me of the kin. What are we and why are we? I have no idea what this would be about. Between sing of me of the delvers, 2 treasure. I have no idea what that would be about. Great One, what is the greatest being in the one song? 1 treasure. Great One, I found an interesting object. Great One, do you wish to trade? Great One, when I leave your presence. We have 15 treasure we can trade out, and a shake stick we can tell him about if we so choose. We can't fuck the dragons. We cannot fuck the dragons yet. We need to be adults to start fucking the dragons. We are a baby that has been born like 8 days ago. So out of all these options we can pick from, which shall y'all like to do? One of the no-tails, one of the no-tails. Different. I'm not too sure the difference between those. Besides, they cost less, so the cost less one's probably not going to give as much. Sing to me of the elements. Should give us elemental bonuses. Can learn of the kin, can learn of the delvers, can learn of the one song, which made us all. Tell him about the shake stick we found. Ask him to trade. And all that. Do I even have any knowledge on the one tails? Tailless hunters, I've been following your tracks. They're not your den, but you must find a new home in the Great Green before you are discovered. Yeesh, okay. Do I know anything of the one tails? No. I'm assuming that's just something that happens per run of the game. Okay. So we want elemental bonuses. Okay, don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure we can do more of these in one day if we have the treasure for it. I'm pretty sure. I would imagine. Probably not. I don't know. This game, it could go either way, in all honesty. But let's show up the stick. We want the elemental bonuses. We need more than just a divided chat on God. What is your quest? Give them all the treasure, but the treasure is how we show how great we are. If we don't have treasure, we're not great. She is whimsical? Well, we decide... What is this? She is whimsical. How am I gonna... No, that's just not how I do this. I do it like this, 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 this. This is gonna get me copyrighted. I'm pretty sure, but whatever. So what are you guys deciding on? I'm gonna do this once because this game music is what we're here for. What shall we do? One of no tails, one of others. It's free. You say it's free use, but YouTube always finds a way. YouTube always finds a way. Because you're a piece of shit. So we have the elements, so we want someone with the element. So you're saying elements. You're curious about the stick. Well, we know what the stick does. We can show it to him, and it says we can't trade it for 100 pieces of treasure. So 2 for elements. Alright, that's enough of this song. Shut. Then delete. Put away. Alright. Alright, well, 2 of you are saying elements, so... Elementes. The Great Four. As your legs uphold you, so do they uphold reality, and cause its movements and its progressions. They come into being through the circle dance of the cosmos, from the longing of sun for earth, and earth for sun, and of all beings for each other. They are these. Air, bearer of songs, the great uplift, element of speed and the mind. It resists boundaries invisible and unstoppable, searching always for new ways. Of all the 4, it is the swiftest and most free. You've gained some air mastery. Fire, the devourer, the hungry one, element of destruction and power. Within fire is the sacred lust which drives all good beasts to the dances of creation and destruction. The will to power, pride, and ambition in the outer reality. It is the bright dancer, the seed of which we carry within our cores and breathe out upon our foes. You gain fire mastery. Water, the ever-changing one, shapeshifter of 3 forms, element of hidden things, transformation, and the senses. Water is the very essence of the great birther, without which she and all her hatchlings, even the drac, would perish. Water flows red within and clear without, but in any form it shifts and changes to fit any vessel. Learn its truth, for life shall twist you into many shapes, and unless you are like unto water, you will shatter. You need some water mastery. Earth, the endurer, the nutrer. Okay. Element of fortitude, patience, and wholeness. It is the flesh and bone of the Great Mother, strength of the mountains and the land beneath our claws, undying, unshakable. It moves not on its own volition, but remains always itself. From it we learn to be steadfast, to know ourselves, and to build up our bodies and our treasure troves into unassailable peaks beyond all detraction. Both within and without, these elements guide, facilitate, challenge, and inspire all beasts. To know them in the self, in other beings, and in nature is to know the true cause of every effect. Fire devours air, air dominates water, water destroys fire. Earth stands alone, undestroyed and undestroying. Learn these truths, and in all dances you shall be elegant and powerful. Such is my song to a young kin. How shall you address the elder? Okay, I was right. Michelangelo. Man is beating box. Alright, so you can learn more thingies and we can show shaky stick. What shall we do? We currently have 11 treasure. The stick. You calm down. You calm down. Both of you calm down. You can show him El Stick. Has a hatchling found a treasure of unusual nature? For a price, this one can sing of its hidden lore. This will cost 5 shiny things for the artifact if you wish to learn more about it. Never mind, because we already know about the stick. Okay, so you guys will probably never ever actually have to investigate what treasures do because I have already found all the treasures and contemplated them. I already know what they all do. So yeah. We can give it to him for 100 pieces of treasure as it is unused and not depleted. So if you guys want more treasure, we can do that, or we can keep it to use it. We can also gain more mastery of other things, or get lore, I guess. I'm not too sure how these would improve mastery, but normally you do anything in this game and you get mastery in some sort of way. So, to what shall we do? This dragon is the most schizophrenic dragon of all time. One central mind with many other voices that pop in and out, ever changing, never constant. Seem to be of no tales of the others, of the kin, of the delvers, of the one song. Trade and leave. You want to trade to get more treasure. We can trade the shake stick. It is worth 100 pieces of treasure to most other sentient beings if undepleted, and 20 if depleted. This thing has not been used. It is undepleted. Treasure treasure is used for trading. It is also used for showing your sign of wealth, because Dracs with a great amount of treasure are very powerful because they have lots of treasure. Some Dergs I've seen. Yeah, yeah. You kind of do. But don't worry about that. Dormammu, we've come to bargain. You guys, that's multiple people for that trade. Arctic slams ground hard enough to make your feathers puff out. Trade. A young kin suggests trade. With a being who has seen thousands of turnings, millions of suns, does it imagine that it could possibly have anything worth bargaining for? And yet, presumption and arrogance are the enemies of wisdom. We have far more poultices? Poultices. This game uses so many words I don't know. And we could possibly make use of. And perhaps a young kid might find a wake leaf useful in restoring energy. I should know what this word is. Poultices. Poultices? Thingy. Are bundles of pleasant sages, herbs of great power, which when applied to torn flesh hastens its mending. They are but byproducts of a recent experiment. Others among the kin have more elegant ways of repairing their bodies. Wake leaf heals and fuels the essence rather than the body. Some tailless steep it in the flame-tickled water to prevent sleep and promote vigor. A kin, even a young one, could simply eat it whole to grant a burst of energy. Be wary, however, it is a poor substitute for hunting, which feeds the whole self, even unto the soul. But if a youngkin wishes to give shiny things for these, there may be mutual profit. And if a youngkin wishes to offer up a research artifact for trade, we may be willing to part with shiny things if it seems beneficial to our studies. How should you address the elder? 10 shiny things for the healing Paulus, which we really don't need, because we have a really high earth mastery at the beginning of the game, I think. Yeah, you have quick peeler and resist pain. So, like, you heal twice as fast, you take half the damage. So we don't need healing. We don't need this, which it's like free hunting. We really don't. And we can also give the artifact. Do you guys still want to give the artifact away? Oh, you also sent it. So scrolling through YouTube recommended before going to watch Chernobyl. I also didn't plan to watch a stream, but if you, it should. I don't know if you'll find this on E6. I don't even know if anything of this is on E6. You no longer want to take the 100 treasure for the shake stick. So if you want to learn, what do you wish to learn? Now you want the 100. Actual skits. Actual shiz. The problem is, I'm asking chat, who is made of people who also likely have schizophrenia, to decide this dragon, so it's like schizophrenia squared. This game dialogue probably ate a dictionary. It probably. I'm just telling you about things, but I mean, what we can do, it looks like, is we can get all of this and still get treasure. So you guys want to do that? Trade in the object to get 100 treasure and then learn? Get the 100? Worth to smash a try. Man, we aren't. It's not gonna happen. We're not an adult. Alright. Which will you give the dark tooth? We'll give the shake stick. artifact and regurgitates a number of beautiful gems of shards and shinestone. So it is given, so it is sealed. Cool. We now have 111 treasure. Do you wish to learn more? We have plenty to learn. It's not on E6. A shame. I wonder if I should get art for this game. I think that would be do it. Well, would it do it justice? Maybe. I don't know. So one wants knowledge. One does not want knowledge. I'm assuming Vin wants knowledge, though he could just be agreeing to capitalism. Yes, we have money. We just got a fuck ton of money. Do you guys want to use that money to learn more? I'm getting more yes. Okay. Which of 1 through 4, what do you want to learn? Do you want to learn about the No-Tails? Do you want to learn about the others? Do you want to learn about the kin? Or do you want to learn about the Wung Song? We can do all. Number 5 is all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all. Okay, overwhelming all. So, we'll go through the list then. Sing to me of the No-Tails. No-Tails, the tailless, seed of the others, the broken custodians. They are the bearers of many blessings and many curses. Casually, they shatter the great laws by which all beasts are bound, and many of our relations have been enslaved or destroyed, even to the last one. By them, their music is strange, their deeds unfathomable unless their secret is known. Sounds like warning about other dragons. No, the others are humans. Others, No-Tails, and humans is... Well, actually, I don't think they go by humans in this game. But others and No-Tails, that's what they're called. Such a secret cannot be grasped by the incipient mind. A mere hatchling must not seek to test itself against their flying claws and stone fangs. Destruction would surely follow. In turnings to come, a young Drac may better understand their powers, and perhaps become worthy of dealing with them for good or ill. But this is neither the time nor place for that. A wise hatchling would leave Heartbone Valley before the No-Tails discover it. A foolish one would tarry too long, losing its treasures at least, and perhaps even its existence. So he's saying, if the No-Tails catch us, you lose all your treasure. That's what he's saying. Only in the Great Green title drop, Lamau, where the tailless fear to tread, may one survive long enough to see many turnings. Such is my song to a young kin. You gain some air mastery. What'd you guys say? Damn, Goku, I heard your knowledge is pretty powerful. Let me fight it. Goku's a fucking dumbass. Flying cars, what the hell? We are in old medieval Europe. Let's see the others. The myriad tribes of fur, feather, and scale of... Oh, the... Are these the others? I thought the No-Tails were the others. Because they called them the others. Okay, whatever. The myriad tribes of fur, feather, and scale, all of those who adhere to the true way of destruction and creation, whose mind are clean and pure, these are the good beasts, offspring of earth and sun. A wise kin would respect them all, from the last to the greatest, for though they are less powerful than we, they are our relations, and their music is in harmony. The others, however, so they are the others. I was right. Haha. The others are those whose music is dissonant, whose ways are strange because they are no longer, or perhaps have never been, children of the great giver above and the great birther below. They violate the ancient ways, hunting without destroying and destroying without hunting. They are several kinds, but they always carry a mark of their other nature, a lack of such things as good beasts have, such as feathers, fur, scales, or even tails. If one is unfortunate enough to encounter one, a wise Drac would be cautious, and even presume to... I never presume to know their minds or their strength. If it was the others who, turning beyond turnings ago, overthrew the dominion of the Drac and ended the Golden Age. When you have shed your copper birth skin and have more feathers in your crest, perhaps you will be worthy to know of the fall, and how the others stifled the great music of our people until but a humming whisper remained. Until such knowledge is gained, only a most foolish hatchling would dare to meddle in the affairs of the others. Such is my song to the young kin. You've gained mastery. Monkey sounds funny. I guess it is. Oh no, I haven't watched that. Sing to me as a kin. What are we and why are we? In the beginning there was sun, and there was earth. In a true dance of creation they were one. When they came apart, earth carried a burning seed within her, and in the fullness of time brought forth life, first those of tiny simple music, and then a vast symphony of bodies and minds. At last she birthed her ultimate creation, the Drac-kin, our people, living fulfillment of the power of earth and sun, true children of above and below. Of all beasts we are the crest, the crowning feathers, high and beautiful are we. Our fangs are crafted of earth's unyielding substance. Our breath glows with the power of sun. By these gifts we became the bearers of power, the beasts before whom all others bowed, and all beings were our prey. That was the golden age of time. That was the golden age, the time of dominion. Then came the skyfall, and all fell to ruin. But that is a truth not yet for your young mind. Know only that we are the greatest of all those who embody the music of this world. Today, 5 clans of Drac-kin tribe remain. Your clan, the Emerald-kin, who dwell mostly in the green. My clan, the Sapphire-kin, who make their lairs in the blue, where the spirit of water is sovereign. The Ruby-kin, who dwell in earth's flesh, close to the secret fire within her breast. The Onyx-kin, scions of the void, whose ways are shrouded in mystery. And the Crystal-kin, of whom very few remain. Like all good beasts, our function is to destroy our prey, thereby purging earth of excess and impurities. By following this great way and engaging in dances of destruction and creation, we become stronger and stronger, larger and larger, until we become worlds ourselves, around and within which new and marvelous things may be. So do we inherit the legacy of earth and sun. But this is but a shallow answer, given to one just begun. There the truth beyond this, but they cannot be tracked within sigils and signs. True enlightenment is never granted to one by another. It sleeps in the heart, and is awakened by its own echo in the mind. Such is my song to a young kin. Mastery. What the fuck have you guys been going on about? How do you become an adult so you can collect a lot of treasure? You grow up. You fucking grow up. That's just how it be, my guy. You grow up. It'd be funny if in this game you could become smart enough to build a nuke and drop it on the humans. Would be funny. Hey, Darktooth reminds me of some kind of Zephyr Dragon you can find with kind of typing it. It's a funny site. Oh my god, why do so many people know about the Zephyr Dragon? Jesus. Cast Ultimate Nuclear Warfare. Alternative title, Darktooth is high as hell. He's not high, he's just smart. Darktooth can Sugma. Sugma one song. Your city treasure intently intones. The stars are her scales. You wait for more, but the silence extends until you're certain that Darktooth intends to sing nothing more on the matter. Great job. Alright, so we're currently sitting with 105 treasure. We can get healing, which heals us, and we can get weight leaf, which fills this. I do not recommend getting these, as we have really high elemental status for early in the game because of benefits. But if you want to get some, we can. Up to y'all. You guys decide how this game goes. You guys are literally deciding how this life goes. Also, Darktooth being a sub, he called us submissive when we first met him. But okay. So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to buy useless things that we don't need, or do you want to leave? Because we can't do the other two. Because we have no interesting objects, we have nothing to give. The submissive one. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, we shall leave for today. Doctor responds by taking the air. The grasses below. Grasses of the field bow down low in respect as it beats its mighty wings. Soon it is swallowed by sky. And so the day hath passed. My eyeballs. Skylanders at the Fire Master. Now charge at enemies, dealing high physical damage. However, this reckless maneuver may throw you off balance, greatly reducing your fire attribute for a short time. Great, you can now scream a powerful, disorienting song at your opponent's mind, deals mental damage with an air mastery. Decided to lower their effectiveness in combat. Darktooth is going to definitely grip his head. Oh my goodness. You people. It's the charge. Charge an opponent, doing massive damage. The fire mastery, however, this reckless off balance, preventing you from using fire attacks for 3 rounds. So if you maintain your balance and can continue. Okay, so this is if you succeed. So I'm assuming if you use this against air, you're going to keep your balance. If you don't, then you're going to have your fire reduced, and you can't use it for 3 rounds, which is pretty bad because this is your damage. This determines your damage. It's got resist pain, which already know what that does. Mind Scream. This was actually pretty good if I remember. You deal light mental damage. Your opponent becomes nauseated by your song. Has slightly reduced masteries for 3. Yeah, it reduces their entire if you use this when they're doing a. Is it water? No. Yeah, water attack. They all their masteries go down. It's awesome. Anyway. Yeah, Mind Scream is literally giving someone PTSD. Handlebars when we go. Oh my fucking god. You people. Okay. So. Okay. So. I will tell you guys. Right now. When we first went hunting. We were at this hunger level. And brought it all the way up to here. So. We can. Go hunting. Go do an event. Or go explore. What shall we do? Explore. You can do naughty in this game. They put it in an update. But you can't get to it until you're an adult. Like I've said multiple times. You cannot do it until you're an adult. We're not even an adult. We're still a baby. We haven't even gotten to the second zone yet. Oh, that's nice. Alright. God. I'll tell you guys right fucking now, you can't do it to Darktooth. Stop looting him. You cannot do it to Darktooth. You can't even suggest the idea to him. Because that's how they made the game. That's how they fucking made the game. Okay, you guys wanted to explore. Do you want to explore up, middle, or down? You got Humies, you got Valley, you got fucking whatever this is. I don't know. Up it is. More hunting grounds, more hunting grounds. Is that an event? No, these are events, sorry. Event, hunting grounds. Cool. Roaming further along the cold wet bank of this part of the river brings you to a small lake. Charitable waters call brings many good beasts to this area, making it an excellent hunting ground for certain types of prey. But there are other lessons, say for a young Drac with an open mind. Fucking this game flashbangs you every time. A new sun has risen. You have marked it with a claw upon your den. Look at our treasures. Oh, okay. Look at how many treasures we have. So many baubles. Alright. So we have more places to explore. We have lots of events and hunting grounds. We are still quite fine on food. What shall we do? More exploration. Events that we have 5 of. So someone wants event, someone wants to explore down, you have an event. Specify which event, because there's many. Are we hungry? We're at half hunger. Reminder, we went in one hunting trip, we went from here to up here. So we are quite fine on food. Triangle. 2 for triangle. Two. What 2? Have fun with angels. What is 2? What is 2? There's no 2 here. Event. Okay, you guys want event. Okay, I guess we're doing the triangle. Unless there's any objections. Any objections to triangle? Going once. Going twice. Sold to triangle. Swimmy time. Where the Heartbone Valley creeks meet, they form a river. The waterway looms deeper here, and among the great green shadows you see the forms of waterbound prey. This is a realm which you have not experienced, but it seems to call to you. Taking a deep breath, you slide under the water. Water, it seems, caresses your body more boldly than air, and you enjoy the sensation rushing over your feathers and scales, hunger slipping from your mind. You're fascinated by the water essence of scaly swimmers you meet, although they swim away from you quickly, humbly. Just as you are beginning to master moving in this new landscape, you suddenly stop short. There is something in the water before you. To other beings, it might seem no more than a shimmer, but your drac eyes, but your drac eyes, open to heat and essence as well as light, is far more. Your core writhes briefly, excited as you realize you've encountered a water spirit, a pure avatar of the sacred element. Its mind song prods gently at you, and you open yourself to it. No drac would be so rude as to deny a messenger of one of the great four at least an audience. O new begun, hatchling of sun and earth, bear now my testing song. I ran down a sunlit slope, singing gently as I went. A great stone rose up before me. What did I do? You jumped over it, you smashed through it, you went around it. What do you guys think the answer is? Reminder, this is water. We're not in combat. We're not in combat. Can't use mind scream. Why was Robert's message redacted? It was just number 3. What? I think they should change retracted to redacted. Anyway. So, you went around it. Indeed, I went around it, for I am water, and this secret is known to me. Nothing exists around which a way may not be found. Oh, actually, I want to go look at this more. Look at that. Look at that thing. It's like a slug cat, except if it was water and an otter. Look always for curving path, the other way. If one's heart is pure and clear, one can dance around all things, as one finds the flow of the world, and obstacles become adventures. Let us play, let us sing together again. The water spirit loops about itself in expression of joy, dispersing its essence slowly outward until it has become the whole waterway once again. You need to breathe, so you rise to the surface. But before you do, you manage to catch a rain scale, a savory waterbound scale beast in your jaws. That is 2 satisfying meals you have had today, though only one was for your body. And look at that! Because you guys were so smart, you got food and knowledge. Good chat. Good chat. Pat, pat, pat. Good chat. Good fortune shines upon you this day. Nearby, you find the silent form of an infant woodstrider. It is unclear what destroyed it. It has no wounds upon its tender, juicy body, but its spirit's gone, its rhythm quieted forever. With neither chase nor dance instruction, you have found yourself a tasty meal. What will you do? Consume the woodstrider with gratitude, which will fill our hunger. Leave it there. Examine it more closely, which has a different coloring option. Ooh, ooh. What could that mean? To look at it more closely. Then we shall... Well, it's 2 for 3 and 1 for 1, so we shall examine it. It is somewhat odd that it bears no marks of battle, and though a bit scrawny, it did not die of hunger. Your keen senses detect some kind of swarm within it and around it, beings even tinier than the buzzing. Armored tiny beings which share Earth with you. You decide to call them very tiny beings, as they cannot be seen at all with the eye only smelled, and then only vaguely. The discovery causes a kind of disquiet within you, though you know not why. With neither chase nor its destruction, you have found yourself a tasty meal. What shall you do? Examine it, consume it, leave it, examine more closely. You don't know what killed it. What do you mean? It's just dead. Obviously. More look at it, okay. It's the same. Okay. We're on one of those infinite dialogue loops that sometimes these games get themselves into. So, what would you guys like to do? Consume it, leave it there, or examine it more closely? Two for leave, one for consume. Hello, Templar. The very tiny will not be happy if we eat it. It's not good enough. So, Templar, we found this deer here. It's just dead. We just walked out of the thing that's dead. We don't know how it died. We just know there's very tiny beings on it that we cannot see. But this meal will provide us with full hunger, or we can leave it. We have, how many do we have for leave it? 1, 2, 3 for leaving. 1 wants to consume. Which means we're going to most likely leave it. I just described what happens to it. There is a dead deer. It has no marks of battle. It did not die of hunger. There's some kind of swarm around it, but we can't see what kind of swarm is around it. We just call the beings very tiny beings, and they make us uneasy. But we can still eat it. Leave it. Okay. I do not have a nice ASMR voice. I have a shitty voice. Okay. Well, you guys want to leave it, so. Your car cries out to you. Are you mad? This is a gift from Earth and Sun. Will you truly reject it? Leave it or eat it. Leave it or eat it. So many of you want to leave it. One of you wants to consume. But the schizophrenic mind says to leave. And so do the democracy, the brain. Ignoring your core's protests, you turn and leave the strangely unmarred woodchider hatchling where it lies. When you next come back this way, it is gone. I remember I did eat that once because my hunger was really shit because I was really bad at this game. Okay. So, why is this event still here? Huh. Okay. So, we can either go exploring more, we can go do more events. If it's not grayed out, you can still go do it. I don't know why that'd be there though. I guess it's another riddle. So yeah, we can go exploring, we can go eventing. Please describe what event you want to do if you say event. And where you can go hunting if you guys so choose, but we are still very good on hunger. Because of foods. We are good on food! We're good on food! But I mean, if you guys want to. So we have 2 for explore, 2 for hunt. No, it was saying it's like all okay, Templar. It's like all animals. They are always hungry. You can keep feeding them and they'll keep eating, but there is a max to which they can be at. But they'll always be like, "Ooh, yes, food, yum. Ooh, yes, food, yum." Thicker thighs on the no. He's fine. So what do we have? We have explore, event, hunt, explore. So that's 3 for explore. Templar, you're literally trying to make me become hunt, and now you want to explore. Templar, I am like 95% certain you are a shiz because of how fast you change your mind. You have to be a shiz. A shizo. One of the words. I don't know. Anyway. It's more for exploration, so I guess we're exploring. We have 3 different locations we can explore. Way up in the valley, Mill Valley, and Humies. You people, how many times do I have to keep saying you can't, we are not adults. Fine or fine? I mean every fine. Upper forest and human. Yes, we are exploring. No, human and dragon hybrid is an anthro, and anthros deserve in the trash. They are a mockery of dragons. Oh. Well. I guess this stream is being cut short, because I've just been told I need to go shovel snow. So, I guess that's it for today, guys. Time to go shovel snow while it's snowing because thank Christ. Yeah, y'all have a good day. Goodbye.